Hi, my Delaware Shakespeare family and friends. My name is Kimie Muroya, and I will be bringing Sonnet 67 to you today. One of my favorite things about Shakespeare is how human the problems are. I know sometimes that the language, that heightened text, can seem like a barrier to connecting with these characters, but if you break through that, you can find so much to relate to in these stories and in these words. Shakespeare himself, we know, lived and wrote his way through at least 4 outbreaks of plague, some of which were severe enough to close the theaters. He also lived through some periods of difficult political tension, to put it mildly, and maybe some less than stellar leadership at times. Over 400 years later, and on a different continent, we find ourselves in a similar place. History and life is cyclical, but it does go on. Sonnet 67, which is a continuation of Sonnet 66 and itself is continued by the following few sonnets, finds the speaker enamored of their loved one and marveling at, maybe a little bit angry at the fact that something so good and pure and wholesome can exist in the same world that also houses disease and corruption and hypocrisy. It can be difficult to find something to hold on to and love and live for in times of crises. And I hope you find yours. Sonnet 67. Wherefore with infection should he live, and with his presence grace impiety? That sin by him advantage should achieve, and lace itself with his society? Why should false painting imitate his cheek, and steal dead seeming of his living hue? Why should poor beauty indirectly seek roses of shadow when his rose is true? Why should he live now nature bankrupt is, beggared of blood to blush through lively veins? For she hath no exchequer now but his, and proud of many lives upon his gains. Oh, him she stores, to show what wealth she had in days long since, before these passed so bad.